Welcome to the Old Horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy, home of the Ohio State Buckeyes and one of the great settings in all of college football. Boy, the scarlet and gray already rocking this house. What a scene this is, a veritable cavalcade of colors, stripe after stripe that they hope leaves the visitors dizzy. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Akron Zips, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Zips will get this season underway as toe meets leather. And here's the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense takes the field for the first time today. Here he comes, and any time this guy touches the ball, and he will touch it plenty, a bolt of electricity just goes through the stadium, David.
And they'll feature him. They'll give him the ball, like you said, a lot, early, often. And he's a guy that can make game-breaking plays. The offense is built around his ability to run the football, Jesse, make big plays for this offense.
Yeah, he really shoulders the load, right, in more ways than one. The offense goes as this guy goes, so it's going to be important in this one.
He's loose. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. As college football evolves, guys, and players have more rights and they capitalize on name, image, and likeness, and teams are in different conferences, maybe the biggest thing and the thing that keeps coaches up at night, dealing with the transfer portal.
Because they got to make sure that everybody in their locker room is happy. Oftentimes, you're re-recruiting your own players and trying to keep the wolves at bay, and the phone calls that are coming in from other programs trying to steal your guys. It is not easy. Probably as difficult as it's ever been, David, to be a head coach now with the transfer.
It is, and think about players, man. If I'm not happy, if I'm not getting the run I want, like, I can just leave. I can go somewhere else. I can get paid by another opportunity. So I think players always having their eyes to that portal, looking at a better destination, makes it miserable for coaches.
He's going to fire deep. And that ball is picked off. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. And this defense wanted to get off the field on the opening drive, keep the offense from establishing momentum. They did better. Ball away.
Yeah, you got to set the tone, right, on defense. Early in this game on the opening drive, you're trying to kind of draw a line in the sand saying, look, this is who we are. This is what we came to do. We're going to be more physical, and we're going to take the football away. And a play like that, it just galvanizes and energizes the rest of the team.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Going to take a shot at this DB. Wide open, he makes the catch. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Zips. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish it, take care of the football, make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
Here he comes from his own end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Well, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. Looking left. Got him downfield. Smashes through the tackle. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
To the air, it's Howard. Working that left side now. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the first down.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. And the Buckeyes in the hurry-up. On second down, he'll let it fly. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And I really like the decision by the quarterback there. And listen, it's early in the downs. Like, don't force it. Don't make a turnover. He tucks it, get what you can get, and then live the...
Touchdown, Ohio State! He would not be
That nigga's a dog, bro. He's doing everything else while nobody else is. That's crazy.
Fuck. This game goes on.
No doubt. This is a guy that can run if he can close. So what do? How do I stop him? Do I play pass? Do I play run? I mean, it's very frustrating to try to stop this kind of guy when you see the explosive capabilities and making it happen on his own.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He's got great speed. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback is snowed under.
Play action pass success.
I've never played with this team, so first time.
Defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Skips away from pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. At the 45 on its way. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Now on second down. Quick pass on the jet motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end. Absolutely nothing settled, deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. First down to start the drive after the break. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Bullock. Using the quick game. At the 20, he's got space. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. And the Zips come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Buys a little time. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get. And
touchdown, Akron! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace, QB making good, smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that
he's off to the races. Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose. And the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. You get a play like that, and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. On the ground, it's Henderson. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Buckeyes headed quickly to the line. Now the play fake. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. From the gun, the running back has it. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Offense in the hurry up. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. They'll try to get the first through the air. He caught it. How about the mix of play calls on this drive? 3 runs, 3 passes, and now they're in business.
And just keeping the defense completely off balance. When you think it's a run, it's a pass. When you think it's a pass, it's a run. Nice job by this offense, going right down the field in 6 plays, and now set up for 1st and goal.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Ready to try the point after.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Zips take over at Akron, ready to get that offense to work. They'll keep it on the ground to the right.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stem, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
He's there to make the stop. It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off 1 more play before the 2-minute warning. Back to throw, it's Bullock. Pulls it in. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Off play action on 1st down. They're bringing heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Back to the line after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 37. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Norton. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. They're going to throw it again. Grabs it in the middle. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Grabbed over the middle. It's Adams. They get him down after he makes the catch. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. Fires left. He's got it. Finds a crease at the 20. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. The Zips come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. The incompletion brings us to 2nd and 10. Off play action. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Throws to the tight end. It's complete. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. From inside the 15, here's the return. Nice, just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Back to throw, it's Howard. Looking deep down the right side. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. The Buckeyes will kick it off to start the 2nd half. On the run from inside his own 5. He goes out of bounds on that return right at the 20-yard line. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the 1st half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the 2nd half as well.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. They've got them then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Looking to scramble. He'll try to do it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. And the Zips line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Line gets set, 1st down. He's going to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Just let him a little too far across the sidelines. Couldn't make the catch in bounds. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air. It's Howard. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Oh, the hops. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Oh, that's like blowing the layup or the 3-inch putt. Missed the extra point. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 10, here he comes. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. The Zips take over at Akron, ready to get that offense to work. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that last drop.
And he's running in the open. The 10. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The Zips have it with a 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. He's got it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. 2nd and goal for this offense. He'll try to slam it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Zips. Man, did he show some hops for that one.
Some serious vertical right there. I tell you what, everybody in front of you, hey, I'll go by air if I need to. Good job getting in the air, getting the touchdown.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. So much for the touchback. Here he comes. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollard.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. Wide receiver shows motion. Throws to the wideout. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive player right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Wants to throw. It's Howard. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. And the Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo.
I love the bootleg right away out of the quarterback. Why? Get him outside the pocket now. When he's that dynamic, that fast, you get him out there quick, you get him in.
And he breaks into the open. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. They're trying to get to him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This offensive line is going to have to shore up this pass pro, guys. The last play they took a sack. This one they allow a hit on the QB, which forces the incompletion. 3rd down, you're going to be throwing it right here, you think, so O-line's got to step up.
Throws for the tight end. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the...
Throws for the end zone. And it's incomplete. The long pass down.